Now let's try generating some additional edge case scenarios for this pet controller class. I'm going to open the Copilot console again, and this time we'll ask it to generate extra negative and edge cases test scenarios for the existing controller test class. So earlier, Copilot already generated the basic success scenarios test for all 4 endpoints. Now I want to see how well it can handle more advanced scenarios like validation failures, null response, and exception handling. So first I'm going to give it a very simple high-level prompt without too much detail and see what it comes up with. I'll type something like generate additional edge case and negative scenarios unit test for this existing pet controller class. All right, let's see how Copilot handle this. You can see that it's now searching for the existing pet controller test class and analyzing the current text structure. It takes a little bit of time because it's exploring the code base and understanding the existing implementation. Okay, now it has started generating some additional scenarios. Let me quickly go through a few of the generated test cases. I can already see tests like verifying behavior when find pet by ID returns null, testing what happens when adding a new pet with invalid data, and scenarios where the service layer throws runtime exception during update operations. So it looks like Copilot is now covering more defensive and negative test scenarios instead of only happy path testing. Now it's asking whether I want to apply these changes to the test file. I'll go ahead and approve that. I also have an option here to stop asking for confirmation on every file operation. So I'm gonna enable that to speed up things up a little. All right, the changes have now been added and Copilot is automatically running the Gradle test suite as well. Let's wait for the execution to complete. Okay, now it's suggesting staging and committing the generated changes, but I don't want to commit anything yet at this stage. So instead, let's go ahead and inspect the newly generated test cases and see how good the generated edge case scenarios actually are. Okay, earlier we only had 4 test scenarios, mainly covering the successful API flows for each endpoint in the pet controller. If I collapse this method and quickly count them now, so you can see that we have a total of 9 test cases. So Copilot has added several additional edge case scenarios on top of the original success test. For example, for the find by pet ID method, we already had a test verifying the normal successful response. Now, in addition to that, Copilot has added another scenarios to verify what happened when this service layer returns null. So basically, this test is checking how the controller behaves when the requested pet is not found or when the service does not return any data. You can see that mock service now returns null, and the generated test verifies how the controller handles that scenario. This is actually useful because real application often need to handle unexpected or empty responses properly, not just the successful cases. So instead of only testing the happy path, Copilot is now helping us cover more defensive and edge case scenarios as well. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.